almost all the substances expands on heating except water from 0 to 4 degrees Celsius and silver iodide from 80 degrees Celsius to 141 degrees Celsius. During this temperature range, these two substances, water and silver iodide, contracts. What happens when heat is supplied to a substance? Kinetic energy of its molecules increases, due to which there is expansion in the substances. This expansion, depending on the dimensions of object, can be of three types. First one is linear expansion. Linear expansion will be in those substances which has a significant length. So let us consider a rod of length L0 at temperature T0, and its length becomes L at temperature T. So, increase in length L minus L naught will be directly proportional to the initial length. It will be directly proportional to initial length and it will also be directly proportional to the change in temperature or increase in temperature. So increased temperature means T minus T naught. So therefore we can say L minus L naught is directly proportional to initial length L naught into change in temperature T minus T naught. In order to replace the sign of proportionality by equality, so L minus L naught equivalent to, so in order to replace the sign of proportionality, we introduce a constant, and this constant of proportionality is alpha. So this symbol of alpha is somewhat similar to the symbol that we use for proportionality sign. Alpha L naught T minus T naught can be written as delta T. Here this alpha is called coefficient of linear expansion. This alpha is called coefficient of linear expansion and it is defined as alpha equivalent to L minus L naught upon L naught delta T. So it is defined as change in length per unit original length per unit rise in temperature. Change in length per unit original length per unit rise in temperature, and its unit is unit of length will cancel. So here we will be having per degree Celsius or per Kelvin. So unit of alpha is per degree Celsius and alpha is L minus L naught upon L naught delta T. This alpha of copper is 6 into 10 raised to power minus 6 per degree Celsius. Per degree Celsius. It means if we take a rod of length 1 meter of copper and we increases its temperature by 1 degree Celsius, then its length will increase by 6 into 10 raised to power minus 6 meter. So there will be an increase of 6 into 10 raised to power minus 6 meter in a rod of length 1 meter of copper when its temperature is increased by 1 degree Celsius. In the solids which are having some considerable length and breadth but negligible area, it means which have area. So in these solids which are having area, there will be surfacial or aerial expansion. So let us consider a sheet of area A0 at temperature T0. And when this sheet is heated, so what will happen? Its area will increase, the sheet will expand, and let it expands to its area becomes A at temperature T. So change in area A minus A0. So change in area of this sheet will be directly proportional to the initial area. More will be the initial area, greater will be the expansion in the sheet. And temperature difference of the sheet T minus T0. Here, in order to replace this sign of proportionality, so then this change in area A minus A0 will be directly proportional to here this coefficient of proportionality is constant of proportionality is beta. So beta A0 T minus T0 is delta T. Here beta is called coefficient of superficial expansion, and this beta will be defined as change in area A minus A0 upon A0 into delta T. So coefficient of superficial expansion is defined as change in area per unit original area per unit rise in temperature. Its unit will also be per degree Celsius, because the unit of area in the numerator and denominator will cancel each other. So beta equivalent to A minus A0 upon A0 delta T, or we can say beta equivalent to delta A change in area per unit original area per unit rise in temperature. So this is the superficial or aerial expansion of solids. Third type of expansion that can be in solids is volume or cubical expansion. This volume or cubical expansion will be in those objects which are having all the three dimensions, means objects having length, breadth as well as height. So if we consider a block of volume V0, so let the volume is V0 at temperature T naught. So volume of the block is V naught at temperature T naught. What will happen when this block will be heated up? Then there will be thermal expansion in this block, and let its volume becomes there is expansion in each side, so its volume becomes V at temperature T. Now, change in volume so how much will be the change in volume of this block B? So when we will increase the temperature, all its dimension, length, width and thickness or height will tend to increase. So there will be change in volume, and how much will be change in volume? V minus V naught. It will be directly proportional to the initial volume V naught into change in temperature. T minus T naught. So here, in order to replace the sign of proportionality, V minus V naught will be directly proportional to V naught into change in temperature, means T minus T naught. So this delta V, in order to replace the sign of proportionality by equality, we introduce a constant, and this constant is gamma V naught. T minus T naught is delta T, or we can say gamma equivalent to delta V upon V naught delta T. So this coefficient of volume expansion is defined as change in volume per unit original volume per unit rise in temperature. So means if we take a cube of unit volume, means of volume 1 meter cube, then when we increase its temperature by 1 degree Celsius, how much change in its volume occur? The change in its volume that would be occurring will be its coefficient of volume expansion. So change in volume per unit rise in temperature, and its unit will be per degree Celsius, because the unit of volume as volume is there in the numerator as well as denominator, so these two will cancel each other. So this is all about the three dimensions that can be in solids. So when there is only length, there will be linear expansion. When there is area in a substance, then it will be having linear expansion or superficial, then it will be having superficial or aerial expansion. And when there is volume in a substance, in an object, then there will be cubical or volume expansion. So this is about all three expansions in solids.